All right, so we're going to just start by rolling our shoulders back. Yeah, anybody can feel free to have video, not have video. Just nice rolling the shoulders back. We're gonna go 3, 2, 1. Let's go forward. Shoulders forward. Normally, well, I don't say normally because I don't normally teach this class, but when I do teach this class, I normally start on the floor and work my way up. I'm gonna mix it up this week. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's take a right side and just do a nice side stretch. Left hand on your hip for support. Just reach as far as it's comfortable for you. Maybe a couple pulses. Stretching out the side. Lower back a little bit. And whenever your body is ready, go ahead and switch sides. I'm gonna go left. All right, and let's do some gentle twists. Lots of people have been asking about like lower back pain. Obviously you need to listen to your own body, but these super gentle like twists are really good for lower back pain when you've been sitting all day. So let's hands on your hips for support and just gently, just lean back a little bit, looking towards the sky. Again, listen to your body. If your back doesn't like this, don't do it, but you can get a good stretch if it's not too tight. All right, let's do some side pushes. So gently twist to one side, pivot that foot, push, and twist to the other side. Your core is pretty tight, just focusing on that center, that core, getting some mobility. A lot of us sit like this all day, so we're just opening everything up. I'm gonna go 2 more each side. 1 more each side. All right, let's arms up and over your head. Interlock your fingers and just push, palms up, push towards the ceiling, look up. And lower your arms to your side. Gently bend down, 1 vertebrae at a time to touch your toes. And just hold it there, stretching out those hamstrings. We'll definitely come back to this stretch. And roll up, 1 vertebrae at a time, hands up. We're gonna do that 1 more time. Interlock your fingers, palms towards the sky, look towards the sky, and push up. Elongating your spine, elongating your core. Bend to the left a little bit. Come back to center, push up straight. Bend to the right a little bit. Come to the center, push up straight. Arms come down to your side. And then roll down 1 vertebrae at a time to touch your toes again. Maybe you can reach a little bit farther this time. Maybe you can touch your shins or your ankles. Maybe you can touch the ground. And roll up 1 vertebrae at a time whenever you're ready. And let's stretch out our quads. So grab right foot to right hand. If you have something to hang on to, go ahead. Otherwise, hang on to your pretend chair, couch, whatever. And gently pull. We're gonna do just a whole body stretch. And whenever you feel ready, let's switch sides. So grab left foot to left hand, gently pull back. If you want, you can do a little bend forward, keeping that balance. And whenever you're ready, release. Let's come down to the floor. Let's sit down. Let's do a nice butterfly stretch. We'll get into some other legs and core and back on the floor. We'll be spending most of the time on the floor after this. Close your eyes, take some nice deep breaths. Chest is up, back is nice and straight. Pulling your toes towards your body. If you can, bring your heels a little bit closer to you. You can flutter your knees if you want, whatever feels good to your body today. You're on the floor, you're sitting, you're nice and relaxed. Hopefully you're done with today. So this is calming you down, getting you into your night. All right, let's put the right foot out, left foot comes into the inner thigh, and gently reach towards that outstretched foot. Reach as far as is comfortable. We're gonna hold this for 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, and come on up. Let's switch sides. Left foot outstretched, right foot comes into the inner thigh, and gently reach towards that left outstretched foot. If you can only reach your shin or your ankle, that's fine. You don't need to be able to reach your toe for this stretch to be effective. Just push your chest towards that toe. You should feel it in the back of that outstretched leg. We're gonna hold this for 10, 5, 3, 2, and come on up. Stick that right leg out. Let's reach towards the center. So you've got kind of a V with your legs, and we're just gonna reach towards the center. Reach as far as is comfortable. Both of your legs are outstretched in a V. We did one leg at a time. Now we're just reaching in the middle. And move your hands slightly to the right side. We're not moving our legs at all, just our hands moving towards the right. And take 3 deep breaths at your own pace. Move back towards center. And take 3 more deep breaths at your own pace. Maybe you can reach a little bit farther out now. And gently move towards the left. And again, 3 deep breaths at your own pace. Back towards center for the last time. Maybe you can reach a little bit farther. We're gonna take 3 deep breaths at your own pace. And roll up whenever you're ready, 1 vertebrae at a time. We did this in the beginning standing, and we're gonna keep going. So my right hand is gonna be put on the ground for support, and I'm gonna take my left hand and stretch over my body. I'm bending that right elbow that's supporting me on the ground so that I can fully bend to where my body feels comfortable. My legs are still in that V position. If you feel more comfortable, you can put your legs together, but mine are comfortable in that V right now. And deep breath up, right hand comes to meet left, left hand comes down to support on the ground, and reach over with your right towards the left side of your body, bending that left elbow to help your right side come over. And again, right hand up, left hand up to meet right, just like we did standing, palms up. Reach straight up towards the sky. I love this stretch in every position just because we are so hunched over at our computers all day long. Hands come down, feet come together. They're still straight in front of you. I'll turn to the side. And times. Now we're gonna reach towards our toes again. Both feet are together, we're reaching towards our toes. Maybe you can, normally I can touch my toes. My body is really sore today. I'm not gonna lie, this stretch is really nice. My legs are very sore, so my body isn't telling me to reach my toes today. That's okay. Bend forward as far as you can. We're gonna hold this for 10 seconds before we move on. Got 5, 3, 2, and roll up. Let's go on to our hands and our knees. So we're on our hands and our knees in a nice quadruped position. We're gonna do some cat-cows. So roll your vertebrae up, suck your belly button in, head comes down, crown of the head's pointing towards the ground, and bend your back slightly, don't overarch it, looking straight ahead. Bring that, take a couple deep breaths, back into that cat. Round your spine up, head comes down, crown of the head points towards the ground. And one last time. Gaze comes up, back comes down in an arched position, not overarched, but just so you feel a nice stretch. All right, and we're gonna sit right into a child's pose. Hips comes down, hands come out, straight in front of you. Head comes down to the ground, just rest. Stretch your hands out as far as you can in front of you. We're gonna take 3 breaths before we move to the right at your own pace. Slowly move your hands to the right side of your body and lean into that stretch. Slowly walk your hands towards the middle line of your body again, and maybe you can reach out a little bit further this time. Once you've finished your breathing, move your hands slightly to the left and lean into it for 3 more breaths. One last time, come back to center. Maybe you can reach a little bit farther in front of you this time. All right, let's come back up to our hands. So we're gonna do a pigeon pose. So my right foot is gonna come in front of that left knee, and I'm gonna extend my left leg. My knee is gonna be on the ground. If you can't get your bent foot all the way in front, show you from the front. If you can't get this foot all the way in front, you can just go have your legs parallel and your knee is bent. I'm gonna put my right foot in front of my left leg and just hold in this high position. Chest is up, looking straight ahead. I'll turn to the side again. We're gonna hold for 5, 3, 2. Keep this position, but if you can, come down to your forearms. We're gonna engage that stretch a little bit more. Still, you can look down at the ground for a neutral neck position. My forearms are parallel like I'm in a plank, but that left knee is on the ground. Take a breath. We're gonna hold for 5, 3, 2, 1. Stay in this position again. If you can, engage a little bit more. Come all the way down to where you were in that child's pose, but that right foot is still bent in that pigeon pose in front of the left. Take a deep breath. We're gonna hold for 5, 3, 2. Awesome. Come on up to your hands, staying in this position. If you want to now, we're back in this quadruped position. I just stretched out my right side. If you want to stay on that right side, or whatever side you were on, I'm going to take that leg I just stretched and put it out. So this is the side I just stretched, and I'm gonna sit back into that left bent leg. So now I'm stretching my inner thigh of that outstretched right leg that we just did the pigeon pose with. So let's stay up here on our hands. My outstretched foot is flat on the ground, really focusing on that inner thigh. If you can, extend that stretch, come down to your forearms, just like the progression we just did. Take a deep breath and hold for 5, 3, 2, 1. Same progression if you can. If it feels good, come all the way down to your hands again. And hold for 5, 3, 2, 1. Come on up to your hands. Let's go back to that original pigeon pose, but on our left side, or whatever side you just didn't do. So my right leg is outstretched. My left foot comes in front. So I'm right here. My left foot is bent in front. I'm on my hands, my chest is forward, I'm looking straight ahead. You're gonna take a deep breath, and you're gonna hold for 5, 3, 2, 1. Come down to your forearms if that feels good for your body. Looking towards the mat so your neck is in a neutral position. Take a breath and hold for 5, 3, 2, 1. If it feels good for your body, extend that stretch. Reach your hands out in front of you so you're in child's pose, but that left leg is still bent in front of that outstretched right leg. Take a breath and hold for 5, 3, 2, 1. Come on up to your hands. Slowly come out of that pigeon pose, back into quadruped. So the side you just stretched, we just did this. You're gonna outstretch it. So my left side, I'm outstretching. My extended foot is flat on the floor. I'm stretching that extended inner thigh. My chest is up, I'm looking straight ahead. For 5, 3, 2. If it feels good for you, come down to your forearms. I'm looking down at the ground for a neutral neck position. I'm gonna take a breath and hold for 5, 3, 2, 1. If it feels good to you, for the last time, outstretch your hands all the way down to the ground. 5, 3, 2. Slowly come on up and let's roll onto our backs. How about 5, 6 minutes left of the class? So we're gonna spend the rest of the time on our backs. So I want you to grab both knees and hug them into your chest. Positioning your hands in whatever feels best for you. I'm interlocking my fingers. I just want you to roll from side to side, just slightly. Loosening up your back. All right. And keep that right knee into your chest, extending that left leg and setting it gently on the ground. So you're just gently pulling that right knee into your chest, feeling your hip flexors get nice and stretched out so that you are all ready to go for HIIT class on Thursday. And bring your right knee out and around. So take your knee out and around, bring it back to your chest. Let's do that 3 more times. If this doesn't feel good for you, then just keep hugging your knee to your chest. Last time, take that knee out and around, bring it back, hug that knee into your chest, and extend that out. Grab your left knee, bring it into your chest. Same thing, just hug it feel that stretch in your hip flexor. We use your hip flexors for squatting, for walking up and down stairs, for getting in and out of bed. Oh, we use them for bending down and picking things up. It's so important to stretch them out. We're gonna take that left knee and we're gonna go out and around. 2 more times. Last time, out and around. Hug it back into your chest. 4, 5, 3, 2, 1, and out, stretch. Take that right knee back into your chest, grab it with your left hand. Right hand comes out and gets set straight on the ground, and gently pull that right knee across your body. Gently pulling towards the ground. Everybody's gonna be able to pull to a different level. You should feel this like a really nice, gentle stretch in your low back, as well as if you're like me and you have really tight IT bands and hips, you'll also feel it there. And then we're gonna hold this for 10 seconds because so many people love this stretch for the lower back and hips since we've been sitting all day. 5, 3, 2, 1. Gently bring it back, hug that into your chest for 1 second, and out, stretch it again. Left knee comes in. Gently take your right hand and pull that left knee across. Right hand comes out, flat on the floor, and pull across your body towards the floor until it feels good for you. Let's hold this for 8 more seconds. For 5, 3, 2, back up, and hug that knee into the chest for 1 more second, and out, stretch again. All right, let's take our arms up and above our head so we're totally elongated. Take a few deep breaths. Let's bring our arms straight up above our head. And we normally do this stretch standing, but we're gonna do it laying down today. So take that right arm, bring it across the left side of the body and gently pull. You can grab the back of the shoulder, back of the right shoulder, and just gently pull across your body. We do this all the time standing, but it's much more relaxing to do while you're laying down. Gently pulling that arm across towards the left side of your body. Hold for 5, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up and over. Same thing with our left side. Bring it straight above your head. Gently let it fall to the right. Grab behind that right shoulder and gently pull across your body. Let's hold for 5, 3, 2, and 1. All right, gently grab both knees back into your chest and slowly roll back up. We're gonna slowly, very slowly make our way back up to our feet where we're gonna end our class today. So right now we're sitting. I want us to just grab your knees and just gently twist left to right with your back. So I'm just gently twisting at my own pace. Now take your hands off of your knees and continue those gentle twists. You're almost in like a Russian twist position right now. I'm not gonna have you pick your feet up. This isn't a workout class. This is a stretch and restore class. Not that it's not a workout, but it's a nice, gentle stretch. Don't want you to be sweating. All right, and up and over again one last time. Left hand supports, right hand comes up and over. Really wanted to focus on stretching out that back today. Left hand comes up to meet right and push towards the sky, looking up. Other side, left over to right, right hand supports on the floor. And right up to meet left for the last time, reach up to the sky, extend up. When you extend up, you should be trying to make yourself taller, extend that spine. And hands come down. Let's get onto our hands and our knees. We're gonna do one more round of our cat-cow. Go at your own pace. Head down, back is curled. And a nice gentle arch. We're gonna do that one more time, and then we're slowly gonna stand up. Arching your back into that cat. And a gentle arch. All right, slowly put your balls of your feet on the ground underneath you. Go into a downward dog. And slowly walk your hands towards your feet. Knees are soft and roll up one vertebrae at a time. All right, we are back to standing. So we're gonna finish off with how we started. Let's roll our shoulders back. We go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you to have nice posture. So your shoulders are rolled back. I want you to reach your arms in front of you, palms are towards each other. Again, roll your shoulders back. Nice posture. Bring your hands up in front of you. We're gonna do a swan dive down, exhale. One vertebrae at a time, rolling down to touch your toes. Bend your knees, inhale up. And hands to the center of your chest. Take a couple deep breaths. And I hope you guys feel all stretched and restored for today. Thank you so much for coming. As always, if you have any questions, email the Freddie Mac Fitness Center. Otherwise, have a great rest of your week, and hopefully I will see you on Thursday.
Thanks, Kaylee.